Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about hustling and that it's almost like a new fashion or trend or culture that is all over the globe. And to be very honest, I don't understand the meaning of hustling, so let's Google it. And I actually did. So let me tell you what Google says. Hustling means to push or move somebody in a way that is not gentle, which means that the definition is bullshit, right? Which clearly means that there is no clear definition of hustling. Yet, we've defined it and boxed it into a picture that every time someone talks about hustling, we all imagine someone who is mediocre or excellent but is struggling, and somehow it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you tell me that the definition that I just showed you from Google even makes sense with the context that you've been hearing this word in. I don't think so, correct? And if you think that the words that we hear around us all the time don't really have a definition apart from the fact that we've created the definition on social media, then I think we're just being unfair to ourselves. Because I would really like to call myself a hustler because it sounds cool. But with that definition and the image that the word hustling has, I don't think so. Because I don't think I'm struggling. I don't think I'm struggling in any sphere of life. Be it a job that I'm working 9 to 5 or content creation that I'm doing 5 to 9. Either way, I don't see myself struggling. There are 12 hours in a day that I'm able to do something that I really enjoy. I am able to create these videos, edit them, shoot them, think about them, or be creative in any other way that I feel is gonna make me happier. And I don't think if you play with your favorite toys, you're gonna call it struggling, or you're gonna call it a level of difficulty that you would even refer to it as hustling. Why would you? Because end of the day, it's gonna make you happier and it's gonna get you the level of satisfaction that you've been looking forward to. If someone enjoys cooking and if they're cooking 10 hours every day, I don't think they're hustling. I think they're living their dream. I think they're doing what they really wanted to do. And I'm sure a lot of these dreams sprout when you're a child. So you can be this small or you can be this big in life, but as long as you're doing something that you enjoy, that's a winning situation. And that's definitely not something that I call hustling or struggling. In fact, if I have to define the word hustling in my hypothetical, dreamy fantasy world, I think I would say hustling is the art of discovering yourself to the point of success. Because we're all on our own journey. We're all individuals who are working in their own racetracks, running their own races, and as long as we have the blinkers on and we don't see who's running beside us, we're all enjoying our lives. And we should, right? Because what is the purpose of getting a life if you're not able to live it? If you're not able to enjoy it? If you're just passing time and doing something that someone else wants you to do? And to be very honest, if your parents want you to do something, or if your partner wants you to do something, you still have a lot of hours every day to accommodate that. But you should definitely prioritize something that you enjoy doing. Something that makes you feel content. Something that makes you feel satisfied when you finished working that thing. End of the day, what matters really is that how you go to bed. Because if you're going to bed with a heavy heart, which means you did not get a chance to do something that you wanted to do, eventually that makes you feel like you're just passing time. And we should never pass time. Even if you have 5 days left to live in this world, you should do something that really excites you. Something that makes you want to make those 5 days into 6 days and 7 days and just make your life longer. Because if you're playing your favorite games, I am pretty sure you're not going to put a deadline, you're not going to put a timer, you're not going to put an end time to it. So why do that with life? And why do that with career? Because eventually, I know we're all doing something that gets us the money to do something that we eventually want to. But when we see that that goal is so far-fetched, or maybe we don't have the means, resources, or even time to fulfill those dreams, I've seen a lot of people drop those dreams midway. And with the virtue of my job that I do of 9 to 5, which I clearly do not really enjoy because I'm spending those hours doing something when I could rather be doing this, talking to you, making these videos, or making something else, or helping out a friend, or chilling with my friend. But I'm sitting in front of a laptop talking to people who clearly come from a lot of different struggles in life, and I see a lot of people sitting around me without having a dream. I mean, how is that even possible? How can you not have a dream that you're trying to chase, that you're trying to work towards? But that does not mean they never had a dream. Everyone dreamt of living a life that they saw or imagined, or they wanted to do something that really makes them feel complete or happy. And as long as we've all dreamt, as long as you have a dream, no matter how late it might be in life, no matter what's going on in your life, I'm sure there are ups and downs, but you can always take time and dream a little more, and dream to a point that it comes to the level of desperation that you really need to do something to fulfill those dreams. You might have a very big dream, but you can break it down into small different dreams, things that when you accomplish, you really want to run around and tell someone about it. When you really complete something, you will feel like you want to go to your parents or your partner or your best friend or your kid and tell them about that achievement that you've just done. And it might not even be a trophy, but just that attempt is the trophy. So that you feel happy by the end of the day that you did something that makes you feel alive. So this one's for all of you who are working a 9 to 5. And even if you're not working a 9 to 5, I'm sure you'll understand what I'm talking about, because we all see all of these kind of people around us who've lost their dreams on the way. And I don't blame you, but I will blame anyone who steps between you and your dream, even if it is you. So step away and let the real you breathe. Let the real you chase their dream, even if you don't achieve anything. Trust me, you're gonna be so much more happier than you ever imagined. Because living a dream is way more important than just watching a dream. And to live a dream, you need to make an effort, unapologetically. So let me know what your dream is in the comment section. And even if you don't want to disclose your dream, just tell me that this video made you believe in your dream and made you believe in yourself, because I believe in you. So make that happen and do it for yourself, or do it for me. And trust me, you're gonna live a much more happier life, no matter what. Until then, see you tomorrow.